Everyone has their hero. Everyone has their villain. In the world of sports, the lines between admiration and animosity are drawn deep. But in the NFL, you might be wrong about both. What if the heroes you cheer for and the villains you despise are more alike than you think? Stay with us as we unravel the complex fabric of love and hate in the National Football League. First, let's talk about the heroes. The players who can do no wrong in the eyes of their devoted fans. Take Jason Kelce, the recently retired heart and soul of the Philadelphia Eagles. For 13 seasons, he was more than just a dominant center. He was the embodiment of the city's blue-collar, underdog spirit. From his epic, emotional speech at the Eagles' Super Bowl parade to his unwavering toughness on the field, Kelce connected with fans on a deeply personal level. His commitment to the Philadelphia community, including his work with the Eagles Autism Foundation, further solidified his legendary status. He's seen as a regular guy, relatable and genuine, which has endeared him to fans far beyond his own team. And then there's Patrick Mahomes, the prodigious quarterback for the Kansas City Chiefs. On the field, he's a magician, a player who can make the impossible look routine with his no-look passes and incredible arm talent. His leadership and composure under pressure have made him a perennial winner. Off the field, Mahomes has built a reputation for his charitable work through his 15 and the Mahomes Foundation, which focuses on improving the lives of children. He's seen as confident but not cocky, a family man who uses his platform for good. Together, Kelce and Mahomes represent a brand of hero that fans can easily rally behind. Immensely talented, genuinely charismatic, and dedicated to their communities. But for every hero, there's a villain. And in the NFL, there are figures who draw the ire of millions. Let's start with NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell. For many fans, he's the face of the league's corporate interests, often at odds with the spirit of the game. He's been heavily criticized for his handling of major controversies, from Spygate and Deflategate to the league's response to domestic violence cases. The annual tradition of booing him at the NFL draft has become a symbol of the collective frustration fans feel towards the league's leadership. Then there's Deshaun Watson. Once a celebrated young quarterback, his public image was shattered by numerous accusations of sexual misconduct during massage sessions. While 2 grand juries in Texas declined to indict him on criminal charges, he faced over 24 civil lawsuits. The Cleveland Browns' decision to trade for him and sign him to a massive, fully guaranteed contract was met with widespread public backlash, with many feeling the league and the team were rewarding a player with a deeply troubling history. And of course, there's Tom Brady. For fans of the New England Patriots and Tampa Bay Buccaneers, he is the greatest of all time. But for the rest of the league, he was the ultimate villain for 2 decades. The hatred from rival fans stems from his unprecedented success, a feeling that his life is too perfect, and the Deflategate and Spygate scandals that tainted the Patriots dynasty in the eyes of many. His on-field whining to referees also became a point of contention for viewers. So how does the narrative get shaped for these figures? A lot of it comes down to influence, controversy, and how the media tells their stories. Jason Kelce and Patrick Mahomes have largely positive media portrayals, focusing on their leadership and community work. Their controversies are few and far between. In stark contrast, Roger Goodell's media coverage is almost always tied to a crisis or a dispute. He's often positioned as the antagonist in labor negotiations and disciplinary actions. Deshaun Watson's case sparked a firestorm of media scrutiny, with the New York Times reporting he saw at least 66 different massage therapists in a 17-month period. The media narrative has been dominated by the allegations, his suspension, and the public outcry. Tom Brady is a fascinating case of media portrayal. While his greatness is undeniable and often praised, any controversy like Deflategate was magnified and endlessly debated. There's a perception among his critics that the media often gives him a pass, while others argue he's held to an impossibly high standard due to his success. The media loves a hero, but it also knows that a villain sells papers and generates clicks. So what are we left with? A league of heroes and villains, certainly, but the reality is far more nuanced. Jason Kelce and Patrick Mahomes have earned their adoration through a combination of incredible skill and genuine connection with their communities. Roger Goodell, Deshaun Watson, and Tom Brady have become lightning rods for criticism, some of it deeply deserved, and some of it born from the tribalism of sports. The line between hero and villain in the NFL is often blurred, drawn not by an objective moral code, but by wins, losses, and the narratives we choose to believe. So the next time you're cheering for your hero or jeering your villain, take a moment to ask yourself why. Because in the end, love them or hate, these are the faces of football, and their stories, both on and off the field, are what make this game so captivating.